Good morning everyone, and welcome to today's video. This is a video of going to the thrift store. It's been a little while, so let's go and see what we can find today. Now, as I declutter my home, I'm only looking for things that I can actually use for a very long time. Let's see what we can find. For those of you who love my Thrifty Thursdays, I hope you enjoy this video. This will be the last one until spring. And I have something very exciting to take the place of Thrifty Thursday. But we went one last time just to see what they had. And it was a fun day. Then we went to our oldest daughter's home for a little bit, and I want to show you the thrift store. Now, of course, I went right to the books, and that's where I always like to be. And I found a few books there. And then I just did a little bit of looking, and not a whole lot. And then we went to our daughter's house, which she's along with us for Thrifty Thursday. But she needed to stop to our house to get something, and I just snapped a few videos to show you her house. Now, she only lives a few miles from me, and it's so nice to have both my daughters live really close. Okay, so now we are going to go on day, and now it's getting towards evening, and you find me in my pantry because I want to show you what I got. I did some spending today, and I'm not going to the thrift store. I usually go about once a month. Now, you would have seen a video not too long ago, but that actually was a little bit on behind. So I spent a whopping $30. Don't tell anybody, because I really did get a lot of things that I can really use, and it was so much fun. Let's go ahead and let's just get right into it and see what I found. Okay, let's start. The first thing I got was, look at these ball mason jars, $1.50. And I am going to be doing a video where I needed some jars and I wasn't sure which ones I was going to use. And I thought they were fascinating. And you could make so many wonderful gifts with these. So these are going to go right out into the kitchen. I got some of these vintage cups for $1. Look at them. They just reminded me of my grandma's house at Christmas time. So we're going to keep these for Christmas. I did get this jar for $1.50, hand painted, and that's going to go with some seasonings that I'm going to make. Smells like seasonings, and so this will be fun. And then these were amazing for $1, and I thought they were plastic, but no, they are glass. $1 for these, and I got 2 of them. Aren't they neat with the gingerbread men? $1, and they're glass. Like, I could not believe it, and they were brand new. Look at that. That is so neat. So it's called a canister with lid. Neat. I got some pine cones. We use these pine cones for in our fireplace, but our son has a bunch for us. So these here I'm going to use as decorations. And these were $2, and they smell amazing. I'm going to do that here in just a moment when I'm done. Holiday Bright. And they had a lot of these. These are candles, and I hope everything was together. Oh no, they don't have the lid on them. They did not have a lid. What the world? Festive hurricane lamp, complete with, okay, that's what it looks like. This is what I got. I should have opened it up. There was so many of them, and I just figured they're all that way. But have no fear. I have lots of hurricane lamps, and I will work on that, and I will make lamps with it. That's so odd because it shows it. Mini hurricane lamp, complete with candle. Okay, well, this is live on camera. I am not editing it out, but I can come up with something. I got a small spatula, gingerbread man, for $1. Oops, this way. And I needed this really small spatula. I got 2 of these. We are going to make some gingerbread candles. These were $2 each. And I really like these. I had these when we were first married, and I don't have any of them anymore. I don't think so anyhow. Into the bookshelf. I got rid of about 15 books, and of course, I had to get new ones. The gingerbread, things to make and bake. Love it. And then I got Christmas, a scented Christmas. I don't smell any Christmas. It says a treasury of verse and people, scented. Oh, it might smell a little bit, but it's neat though. It is a really neat book. It has all kinds of Christmas stories and poems, and I love it. In the case, like this. And then I got Hershey's 1934 chocolate cookbook. And then this is neat, the Forgotten Arts, book 4. So I paid $5 for it. And it is the Forgotten Arts. And it's all kinds of stuff that has to do with pioneer living. And that's what I like. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, I love old-fashioned living. And then I got the gifts in the jar, and this is the cookies, because every year we have cookies in a jar. So those are the books that I got. The only thing that was a dud was these, which I should have looked in the box. No wonder they had so many of them. But it's still very cute. And I probably can add my own little glass globe to it. The mailman just stopped in, and so I am going to put this up and show you Joyce. Throughout the years, I'm not sure how many years now she's been watching my videos. Quite a few years. But throughout the years, Joyce gives me little care packages. But she gets things that I can really use when it comes to my spiritual life. And she got me the giant print Bible. I really needed this. I have a lot of Bibles, but they're not the giant print. And I need the giant print now. This is absolutely so amazing because the print is larger. With having this Bible, this is amazing. So she got me, I only now seen this. She got Ken one, my husband, and she got me one. Teresa Tessie Wenger. Isn't that neat? So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because I really, really can use that. And then she got bookmarks and a cute little notebook, because she knows I like to write notes that will help us in our walk with the Lord. Now let me go ahead and let's go work on these pine cones before I say goodbye. I use these pine cones as fire starters, but until we use them, I still have some. We're gonna go ahead and put these in here. And then later in the year, if we need them, we'll just get them out of here. homesteading, this kind of homesteading, which is really old-fashioned pioneer living. I hope that you give me a thumbs up, maybe you can give me a hype or two, or better yet, share my videos if you have any social media. You know, the only way that I can spread all of this pioneer living to the world is if you guys share it. I'm just a little fish in this big wide sea of big fishes in the world, and you can help me get my videos out to a wider people by just sharing my videos. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys.